to serve. You serve as he has instructed you to serve. See how Satan has blinded people's hearts. The things we should be giving attention to are not the minor things in our life. We are giving attention to the minor things and making them major, while the major things we are making them minor. That is misplaced priority. So you are called that first and foremost to teach you so that you can go. But what do we see today? People remain to be taught forever. Yes, you will be taught as much as you're on the four corners of church. But however, you are taught to go out there to preach the gospel, to tell people. This is the reason why you became saved. This is the reason why God called you to first and foremost teach you so that He can send you. The teaching not the finish, the sending not the finish. We keep learning and we keep going. Who is the sinner? A sinner is the man and the woman who have not put faith in Christ. Who is a sinner? A sinner is that person who has not believed the gospel. Let me tell you, a sinner is not just the man that does wrong. Because doing wrong and living a sinful lifestyle is actually the symptom of the sinful life. The question in your mind, what of believers that commit sins at times? Is a saint who sins. If he believe in Christ and died, he will still make it. Only one thing take people to hell: unbelief. Why is the gospel important? So until the gospel is preached, people are not saved. Now let's talk about the natural man. Remember that you are not preaching to the man because he's drinking beer. Behavior don't take somebody to heaven. Or else Colinos would have been a believer. It's belief that saves people. When they believe the gospel, Gouda will go, Star will go, 4 women will go. It's not your work to tell him to stop 4 women. Make him believe the gospel. What of people is going today die? Where will he go? Will go to heaven. Do you know why? The opportunity to reject the gospel did not come. People will not go to hell if the gospel is not preached to them. We are coming for their nation. When the nation changes, the act will follow. The believer in Christ is obliged to live for Him. We are not living for ourselves. So Christianity, you don't live your life the way you want it. You do it the way He wants it. What are God's disposition? His disposition is so who we have all men to be saved. So if this is God's will, it's my will now. Because my will is submerged in His will. That's why we have the mind of Christ. People are seeing church as a solution center. That when I'm sick, I go to church. And when I have problem in my family, not church. See, I want to lay hand on the sick. I want to pray for you. I'll be seeing tremendous testimony for people's life. As good as that sound is not the primary thing. What's the primary thing? God has called you to teach you, to send you. Now this short life, all your investment there that will not last. Jesus wants them. Don't invest in place where there is rust. Because no matter the house you built, one day you will leave it. Brothers and sisters, your best investment is heaven. When you go out there to preach, you are investing in eternity. When I say, shall we continue to say that grace may abide? When they say God forbid, not to fear. God forbid means God has put some mechanism in place that will make it not to be so. Like a child, a Porsche. You don't go to where the became and shit now. You separate them. But if you continue to the purge the poor, what will you do? Go back there. So after Jesus died for us, now Jesus will be the medicine to stop the poor. There is no good a sinner does that will make him right with God. Go and buy all the rice and distribute to the poor. You are still a sinner. And at the same time, there is no wrong a believer does that will take him to hell. It takes the foolishness of preaching for God to save the sinners. It doesn't make sense, but that's God's choice. It looks foolish to the world, but it's God's wisdom to get people saved.